Oh, that's sick.
Oh, it's pretty healthy to me.
I want to play Super Mario.
This is me testing my mic, and Paul's going to test his mic.
And I'm testing my mic.
And now he's testing his mic.
And now I'm testing the mic.
I'm testing the mic. What's up? I'm here in Japan. It's been crazy. It's been wonderful. It's just been already just God is moving. God is working. It's wild. I'm chilling here with my roommates, Pavel and Christian, right now. They're a little off over here, but yeah, dude, it's been awesome. I'm having so much fun with it. Like I said, it's been so much fun. We left, oh gosh, what was it? Wednesday night? We left Wednesday morning, actually. And we left Wednesday morning, got on the flight, and from Denver to LA, and already you can kind of just feel the excitement in the room, excitement in our voices and everything that we were doing. And then we flew while we were in LA, we were supposed to go to South Korea. We were supposed to have a layover in South Korea, but then God said, no, I got you, and canceled that flight and got us a direct flight from LAX to Tokyo, Japan, which was just a blessing in disguise because we got here way earlier than what we thought we were going to. Before we left, we got prayed out by our fellow classmates, people who weren't going on outreach, but also the school that was already there running, and they prayed us out. Just a very wholesome moment, very surreal, and it was, kind of emotional, bittersweet, because we got to say goodbye to them, and a lot of them we won't see when we come back because they'll on their own outreach going some other places, and we won't see them until we get back, or even after we get back, way after we get back. So our longest flight was from LAX to Tokyo, which was about 12 and a half hours. That is a lot of time to do nothing, but time really flew by because I watched movies, I watched TV shows, I read some books, and yeah, it made the time just Zoom. So yeah, it was fun. Now my man Paul was gonna hop on right now and drop some few bars.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Logan has been such an amazing contribution to the team. He's such a light, so full of joy, and always checking in to make sure everyone is doing okay and how he can be an assistance, encouraging, uplifting, and bringing such a joyful spirit and childlike spirit within everybody. He is such a blessing, and I love this guy so much.
I did not pay him to say that. I didn't know what he was going to say. He said, let me get on the mic and say something, and that's that. So, thank you, Pavel.
I paid him to say that.
So, we got here around 4 p.m. Tokyo time. I don't know what time that is back in this home or back in the States. Don't ask me. Do the difference. It's 15-hour difference. But anyways, we got here, settled in. It took us still about an hour to get from the train station or from the airport to the train station. And then another 35 minutes on top of that from the train station to where we live. And a lot of walking was involved and a lot of traveling was involved. And we've been kind of walking everywhere. We don't have any kind of vehicles or anything like that. So we've been taking a lot of public transports. And so it takes a while to get from place to place, And the first night we got here, in Tokyo, you know what we had? McDonald's. That's right. Yeah, we had McDonald's because it was the only thing open at the time, and everything else was really busy because it was a holiday and people were out, and it's packed here. So everything was really busy, or an hour and a half wait. So we just had McDonald's. The part of the city that we're in is a bunch of apartment complexes, all kind of scattered, or hotels or stuff like that. And we're right on the train tracks. I don't know if you can hear the train right outside, but if we were to step out on our balcony and jump over to the left, we would be on the train. Literally, it's right there. And our apartment shakes because of it and everything. I mean, they're built for earthquakes, but still, you can feel the rumble of the train roll by. The following day, we had a little worship and prayer time in the park. And as we were doing that, we were just kind of getting the layout of the land, see where everything is and what's around us. And we went to this park and we held a little worship night, or worship set, I should say. And there was this lady there that was just kind of vibing with us and, everything. And turns out she speaks English and she is Filipino. And we just got to minister to her, pray with her, and she was just very touched by the words that we were singing and the words that we were giving her, that she gave us words in return and spoke life into us, and we spoke life into her. And it was just a beautiful moment of God really encountering her and really using us as his voice to these people, you know. I will say the hardest part about being here is evangelizing, because we don't have the language memorized. We don't know sometimes what we're saying, but we are doing our best. We know the basics, you know, konnichiwa. No, okay, that's all I got right now. I don't remember anything else, but yeah, we rely a lot on Google Translate. We rely a lot on ChatGPT, all these other good apps that help us translate and really get the message of why we're here. So as we were exploring the land and getting more in tune with the culture, we found this like 6-floor arcade that was insane. There was a bunch of claw machines on the first 3 floors, and then there was a bunch of arcade games, and then they had a whole VR room, like a full VR, like what's it called? Floor, a whole VR floor dedicated to Oculus, dedicated to all these other different VR stuff. And so it was just insane to see that it's so what's it called, like prevalent. It's so insane. They love their like arcades, they love their technology. So it was insane. The night scene here is popping. People are out all the time. One of us said it was like an anthill. Imagine an anthill with all the ants like traveling through, and like they all have their own little lanes that they're going in. People they're on a mission to get somewhere, and they're constantly moving. And yeah, it's crazy. It's insanely packed. I've never been to New York, but I feel like this is what New York would feel like, but it's a little bit more cleaner. On Sunday, we got to visit this little apartment church. It was just 2 floors of the church were dedicated to worship and dedicated to the sermon. And so we got to just see a few people. A lot of them, it was translated. So the pastor was speaking Japanese, but someone was translating English, and then people were translating the English they were saying into Japanese. And so it was really cool to see that there's so much more. There's churches like that all over the place. We also did some more evangelism out at this festival, and I don't remember what the festival was called, and I don't know what it is for, but it was a bunch of like foreigners as well, a bunch of people from all over kind of enjoying the festival together. And so we got to, you know, evangelize, talk to those people, and, you know, talk not just with people who live here, but the people who are visiting here, and really kind of speak to them, speak life into them. We were all separated, but it was like this giant area that we were in a part of, and got to just see more of the city. It was right next to a zoo, which we plan to go sometime. I don't know when, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. We also recently got to visit with the YWAM base here in Tokyo, which was cool people, wonderful people, and we got to kind of pray with them and do a little Bible study with them, which was just a blast, you know. And yeah, they just again give us a little lay of the land as well. And that was like a different part of the city that we're in, so we kind of traveled to them, but then we got to all kind of spend time together, which was fun. Although we are foreigners in this land and we don't speak their language, we're still here to share the love of Jesus. We're still here to promote his kingdom, because he is bigger than a language barrier. He is bigger than, you know, the awkwardness that it takes for us, you know, Americans, and stumbling over their words and learning their language. But he is so much bigger than that, and he can do things through even our stutteringness. You know, he can do the miraculous through just, you know, who we are. You know, being obedient to him, he could still shine his glory. I could say so much more about this trip, and it's only day 5, but I'll just leave you guys with this. We are only here for 5 weeks, but I'm expecting God to move in those 5 weeks. He's already moved so far, but the 5 weeks, a short-term mission trip that we're here for, he's going to move in a miraculous way, and we're going to be planting seeds for him to grow while we're here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for supporting me, for your prayers. Yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much, and God bless you guys.